أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for taking your precious time out of your busy schedule to attend this event, which is being organized by a Muslim community. Some of you who are attending this event are not Muslims, which shows your respect and open-mindedness to learn about a different belief and opinion, for which I am very thankful. According to the teachings of Islam, if we are not thankful to our fellow human beings, then we cannot be thankful to our Creator as well. So I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. The topic of my speech today is Islam, the complete opposite of terrorism. According to the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, the definition of terrorism is the use of violent action in order to achieve political aims or to force a government to act. In other words, it means to use violence as a means of terrorizing people to achieve a particular aim or purpose. On the other hand, the word Islam is derived from the root word salima, which means peace, purity, submission, and obedience to Allah, to God, which are completely opposite to the basic definition of terrorism. However, in the present age, a lot of time we hear the terms Islamic terrorists or Islamic terrorism. These terms are used for those terrorist groups who claim to be Muslims and want to achieve a political aim of coming into power in a particular country and then slowly in the whole world. There are several such organizations such as ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, etc., etc. There are many. If we add the current membership of all these organizations, we find that their strength, their total strength, is around 500,000 in the whole world. This figure is less than the number of people joining the Ahmadiyya Muslimani ki Kinotita, Ahmadiyya Muslim community, in just 1 year. If we look at the world population of Muslims, then it is around 1.6 billion, which makes them 22% of the people living in this planet. This makes them these terrorists, it makes them 0.0003% of the whole Muslim population. If the original teachings of Islam were of hate and terrorism, then there would have been 1.6 billion terrorists instead of mere 500,000. If 500,000 people can create such a big mess, then we can imagine the chaos 1.6 billion people could have created. Only this fact can prove that the original Islamic teachings have nothing to do with terrorism. In fact, Islam rejects and condemns every form of terrorism. It is not just a claim, but the Holy Quran and the life of the holy founder of Islam bears testimony to this fact. It is stated in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 33, which has been already recited in front of you, that whosoever killed a person, unless it be for killing a person or for creating disorder in the land, it shall be as if he had killed all mankind. And whoso gave life to one, it shall be as if he had given life to all mankind. These attacks by terrorist organizations result in thousands of innocent lives being lost which shows that with each innocent life they kill the whole mankind again and again. It is absolutely against the teaching of Islam, so they can claim to be Muslims, but they are practicing something completely opposite to the teachings of Islam. They have nothing to do with Islam. Again, it is stated in the Holy Quran, Surah An-Nisa, verse 30, "And kill not your own selves. Surely Allah is merciful to you." Every year, these terrorists carry out suicide attacks. And this verse of the Holy Quran condemns suicide once and for all. This again proves that these terrorists are not following the religion of Islam. In fact, they are not following any religion at all. As all religions have one source, and that is love and affection towards the Creator and towards the creation. The Holy Quran further states in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 194, "Remember that no hostility is allowed except against the transgressor." Islam allows Muslims to defend themselves when someone attacks them, but has nowhere allowed them to become transgressors, has nowhere allowed them to attack first. This also proves that the terrorists are acting against these very clear teachings stated in the Holy Book, which they claim to follow. It is also heard and read that through these terrorist attacks, Muslims want to convert the whole world to Islam. It is heard that people, say these things, that these attacks are taking place because Muslims, they want to convert the whole world to Islam. It is stated in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 257, which was already recited in front of you, that there is no compulsion in the matter of religion. This is a very clear Islamic teaching about which absolutely rejects the idea of compelling anyone to change their religion. So, if some Muslims claim otherwise, then the Holy Quran itself is condemning their un-Islamic ways or un-Islamic beliefs. Islam teaches kindness towards all the creations of God, and above all, it instills kindness towards the fellow human beings, no matter what their religion or belief they hold. Islam teaches respect and understanding towards other religions. A person cannot claim to be a follower of Islam unless he believes in the truthfulness of all the prophets sent by God for the guidance of mankind. Thus, I cannot be a Muslim if I don't believe in Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, or Jesus. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon them all. For the first time, when Muslims were given permission to defend themselves against those who persecuted them, the Holy Quran also presented the reasons why this permission was being granted. It is stated in Surah Al-Hajj, verse 41. "And if Allah did not repel some men by means of others, they would surely have been pulled down cloisters and churches and synagogues and mosques wherein the name of Allah is oft commemorated." In this verse, Muslims are told that if they were not given permission to defend themselves against their persecutors, that it would have resulted in the places of worship of different religions being pulled down. So not just Muslims, Christians, Jews. So Islam teaches Muslims to defend other faiths, defend the places of worship where people of other religions go and worship. In another place in Surah Al Imran, verse 111 of the Holy Quran, it is stated, "You are the best people raised for the good of mankind. You enjoin what is good and forbid evil." So Islam does not only teach Muslims to be good to other Muslims, but to be good to whole mankind. These above mentioned verses also categorically prove that Islam teaches love and kindness and rejects every form of terrorism. The founder of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, who claimed to be a follower of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and a reformer of the present age, states in his book Siraj-e-Munir, Ruhani Khazain, volume 12, page 28, the principle to which we adhere is that we have kindness at heart for the whole of mankind. If anyone sees the house of a Hindu neighbor on fire and does not come forward to help extinguish the fire, most truly I declare that he does not belong to me. If anyone of my followers, having seen someone attempting to murder a Christian, does not endeavor to save him, I most truly declare that he does not belong to us. These are just a few teachings of Islam which I have presented to prove that terrorism has no place in Islam. In fact, it completely opposes, condemns, and rejects terrorism of all forms.